Hello dear students, good evening to everyone. Let me check the sound first. Is it clear? Hello dear students. Sound sound clear है क्या please? Is it clear? Okay, now select the diamagnetic complex ion among the following complexes. So which of the following are the diamagnetic complexes? So diamagnetic complex are those complex having the unpaired electron. So the option number B is correct because unpaired electron. So unpaired electron is equal to 0. Number of unpaired electron is 0. As the number of unpaired electron is 0, so it is called as a diamagnetic complex. So please write now this is diamagnetic complex because number of unpaired electron is 0. Question number 1 clear? Question number 2. Which of the following complex has the lowest molar conductance? Which of the following complex has lowest molar conductance? So option number A is correct because this is a type of complex where cobalt next has a NH3 as a 3 times and Cl3. Get it? So such type of complex is formed. CONH3, okay, Cl3. And on dissociation do not form any ions. So the option number is correct. And this is the highest molar conductance. Highest molar conductance. Option number 4, highest molar conductance. Because the type of the complex is that this is CONH3 6 times and outside the coordination sphere there is a Cl3. There is a Cl3. So option number D for highest molar conductance and option number A is the lowest molar conductance. Okay, get it even? Next question, the correct IUPAC name of. So what is the correct IUPAC name for the complex? This is triamine. This is called as the triamine. Triamine. This is called as the trinitro. So bonding through nitrogen. So N cobalt and oxidation state. How to calculate the oxidation state? So cobalt as a X plus 3 times ammonia. So ammonia is a neutral ligand plus 3 times NO2. So NO2 has the -1. Okay, so is equal to that's a 0. So what is the X value here? How to calculate the X value? So X is equal to X, so 0. So this is -3 is equal to 0. So X is equal to +3. So this is your answer actually. +3 oxidation state. Option number A is correct. Okay, get it everyone? Option number A is correct. The correct IUPAC name of the CONH3 3 times NO2 3 is triamine trinitro N cobalt. Next. Okay, CrNH3 6, CrSCN6 and CrNH3 2, SCN4, CrNH3 4, SCN twice are. These are the coordination isomerism. Coordination. Coordination isomerism is in the form. So this is the complex actually. There are the two complexes, but these are the interchange. Exchange their ligand. So this type of complex are exchange their ligands, so called as a coordination isomerism. Exchange, ligand exchange. Ligand exchange. Exchange of ligands. Next question. The the molecular formula of Wilkinson catalyst. Wilkinson catalyst is a triphenylphosphine rhodium chloride. Triphenylphosphine rhodium chloride. Which of the following is neutral complex? So what is the neutral complex? Option number A is the neutral complex. Is called as a cisplatin. This is cisplatin. Cisplatin. Two type complex. Number two complex is a cationic complex. So these are the cationic, and these are the anionic complex. Anionic complex having negative charge. Next question. The correct charge on and coordination number of Fe. So 6 is the coordination number. So 6 is your answer. 6 coordination number. And how to calculate that's the charge on the complex. So this is that's the potassium. Okay, potassium has a 3 plus. So complex is a 3 minus. Get it? So correct charge on and coordination number of Fe. And Fe is like which are na? So Fe. So Fe is oxidation number. Charge on Fe. So this is X value plus 6 Cn. Cn stand for minus 1 is equal to minus 3. So X minus 6 is equal to minus 3. So X is equal to plus 3. So charge on iron is that's a plus 3. Oxidation state. Oxidation state of Fe. Okay, get it even. Next, which of the following coordinate complexes is an exceptional to the EN rule? आता exceptional to the EN rule म्हणजे not a 36 or not a 86. ठीक आहे. So platinum that's what is the okay effective atomic number. Effective atomic number is equal to Z minus X plus Y. So platinum, for the platinum 78 minus oxidation state of the platinum is plus 2 and plus 12. So he become as how much value came here? 78 minus 2, 76, and then so this is 70, 86 I think. Okay. $88 value came here. Okay. Then next has a Fe has a 26. Next has a Fe how much? That's a 26 minus Cn. So what is the value for the Cn? Cyanide. Oxidation state as a plus 2. So this is plus 4 I think. Yeah. Okay, let me check here. एक minute. The first calculation has a platinum as a 78 minus ammonia. Ammonia is a neutral ligand. So this is plus 4 and 6 plus 12 into 2. That's a 12. Okay, so what is the number came here? 86. So this is the 86. Next, Fe as a 26 minus oxidation state as a plus 2. Cn 4. Okay, 6 minus 4, 2. And plus 12. 24, 36. Zinc has a atomic number 30. Oxidation state plus 2. 4 plus. So this is as a 8. Again the 36. Next, copper has a value 29 minus 2. plus 8, so 35. Okay, so this is obey the effective atomic number. So this is inert gas. This is obey. This is not obey. So option number D is correct. So please write now. Effective atomic number Z minus X plus Y. Okay, get it everyone? Now start the next question. What is the number of donor atoms in DMG? DMG is the ligand. DMG. So this is that's a 4. DMG, donor atoms. Next is which among the following is used in the treatment of cancer? Cisplatin. So this is called as a cisplatin. Cisplatin is the answer. Cisplatin is used as an anti-cancer, treatment of cancer. Cisplatin. Which among the following is a neutral complex? Neutral complex, PT NH3 Cl2 is a neutral complex. Option number 1, option number 2, both are cationic complex. Cationic complex. Option number 4th is anionic complex. Anionic complex. The effective atomic number of iron, then what is the formula for effective atomic number? Effective atomic number is equal to Z minus X plus Y. So what is the Z here? Z has a 26 minus what is the oxidation state of Fe? 6 3 plus 3 plus number of electron donated 6 12. So this is 23 plus 12, so become as a 35. So this is your answer, 35. Effective atomic number has a formula Z minus X plus Y. Z is atomic number, X is the oxidation state, and Y is the number of electron donated by the ligands. So total there are the 6 ligands. So each ligand donates the 2 electrons. So 6 multiplied by 2 is the 12. So Y value came here as the 12. Okay, get it even? Next question. Which complex among the following gives a white PPT? White PPT on treatment with aqueous of barium chloride. So barium chloride plus SO4 2 minus 2 gives a BaSO4 barium sulfate. So sulfate should be there on outside the coordination sphere. So this is the sulfate here. So this is your answer, sulfate. Okay, sulfate should be present for in the ionization sphere. Sulfate should be present in ionization sphere, so gives the white PPT. According to Werner theory, the geometry of the complex is determined by number and position of secondary valencies in space. So option number 3 is correct. The number of position of the secondary valencies in the space. Next question. IUPAC name of the complex BaCuCl4 is. Ba stand for the barium, so barium is your answer first, barium. Next is the tetra. Tetra stand for 4, chloro and cuprate. AT stand for anionic complex. So what is the AT? ATE, ending ATE is the anionic complex. Is anionic complex type. Anionic complex type. Then how to calculate the oxidation state? So oxidation state of Ba is always +2. barium plus 2. So overall complex has a minus 2. So what is the calculation? Copper. Copper having the X value. So 4 times Cl, each Cl has a minus 1. So is equal to how much? Minus 2. So X is equal, X minus 4 is equal to minus 2. So X is equal to plus 2. X is equal to plus 2. So plus 2 is your answer. So option number A is correct. Inside the bracket written as oxidation state. Okay, next question. Which of the following statement is correct according to the Werner theory when excess AgNO3 silver nitrate is treated with COCl3 6-time complex? So COCl3 is a complex where the cobalt as a metal and ammonia, here written as the ammonia, inside coordination sphere as a 6-time, and outside there is the Cl3. So such type of Cl3 should be on thys Cl atom in ionization sphere. So this is the chlorine is in the ionization sphere. Okay, get it? That's 3 moles of AgCl. 3 moles of AgCl are precipitated. So CONH3 6 Cl3. According to Werner theory, based on the experiment, the formula of the coordination compound COCl3 thys ammonia, then the molar conductance in per ohm per mole and number of Cl minus precipitated by AgNO3. So what type of formula is there? COCl3 thys ammonia. So this is the type of complex. Complex CO inside the bracket NH3 3 times and is Cl3. Outside the ionization sphere there is nothing. So 0 0. 0 0 is the answer. Outside the ionization sphere there is nothing. So that's 0 comma 0. The conductance 0 and the number of precipitated by the silver nitrate also 0. Okay, check out that's the first problem. That's the 16 number problem. Number 16, number 17 are okay, same type of question. COCl3 6 times ammonia, COCl3 3 times ammonia. Okay, get it? Next question. What is the number of moles of silver chloride precipitated when excess of aqueous silver nitrate treated with CONH3 thys? There is only one Cl. Only one Cl in ionization sphere. So 1 mole. This is 1 mole silver chloride, AgCl. 1 mole AgCl, silver chloride. Silver nitrate, AgNO3. AgNO3 react with AgCl, that's Cl, to give the AgCl as a PPT, precipitate. So that's inside the square bracket, this is coordination sphere. Outside the coordination sphere is ionization sphere. And ionization sphere undergo precipitation reaction. Which among the following is not an octahedral complex? So not an octahedral complex. So the PTNH3 twice. So this is the coordination number as a 4. So this is square planar. This is the type of complex square planar. So this is square planar complex, not a tetrahedral, octahedral. So remaining as a octahedral. Your coordination number as a 6. Your coordination number as a 6. Your coordination number as a 6. So those having coordination number 6 is octahedral, and those do not have the coordination number 6 are tetrahedral or square planar. So option D is not octahedral, it is square planar. Cisplatin is there. Cisplatin. Option number 4 is cisplatin is square planar. What type of isomerism is present between CrH2O6 Cl3 and CrH2O5 Cl2 water? So water inside, water outside. So this is hydrate. Hydrate also called as a solvent. So water inside, water outside. If there is such a situation where water from coordination sphere exchange with the ionization sphere, so it is called as a hydrate isomerism. Next question. What type of geometry and magnetic behavior? Geometry and magnetic behavior is found in the complex NiCl4. So NiCl4 is obviously the tetrahedral. This is tetrahedral. By using only geometry, you can find out here. Tetrahedral. And next has the paramagnetic. So he contains the unpaired electron. So unpaired electron present. Unpaired electron present. And if there is an unpaired electron absent, so it is diamagnetic. Unpaired electron absent, it is diamagnetic. Unpaired electron present, it is paramagnetic. Straightforward question from your textbook actually. NiCl4 minus. Okay, I am showing here. That's NiCl4 minus. Okay, this is the NiCl4 minus. Okay, get it? So here is the here written as a 4, not 4. There is a 2 electrons. So this is a 2 unpaired electrons. 2 unpaired electrons. So it is paramagnetic. And it is, that's a paramagnetic. And then what is the type of shape here? That's a tetrahedral. Okay, get it? So it is a tetrahedral. Next question. Which of the following is a property of coordination compounds and not of double salt? So which of the following is property of coordination compound and not of double salt? These dissociate into their constituent ions when dissolved in water. So this is the property of the coordination compound, and as well as, okay, this is not a property of the double salt actually. This dissociate into their constituent ion when dissolved in water. So this is only for double salt. These show entire differently property from their constituent ion. Yes, so it is not a double salt. This lose their identity in aqueous solution. Yes, it is correct for the coordination, for double salt, but not for coordination. Aqueous solution of this gives the test of all constituent ions, so it is for the double salt, for not the coordination complex. So option number 4, aqueous solution of this gives the test for all constituent ions, double salt. It is for double salt only. Double salt. This lose their identity in aqueous solution, double salt. They dissociate into their constituent ion when dissolved in water, double salt. And these show entire different property from their constituent ions. This is the coordination complex. Coordination complex. Okay, get it? So option number 2 is correct. How many donor groups are present in dimethylglycoximate? How many donor groups are present in dimethylglycoximate? So it contains the 4 donor atoms actually. DMG has the 4, DMG, dimethylglycoximate. It has the 4 different donor atoms or donor groups. Next question. Identify the that's a coordinate complex having ambidentate ligand. So which shows the ambidentate ligand? So ambidentate ligand shown by the nitro and nitrito. So option number second is correct. Ambidentate ligand having two different donor atoms at a time. Ambidentate, two different. So what type of here? NO2 minus ONO minus. Nitro, nitrito. Next is the CN, NC minus. Cyanide, isocyanide. NCS minus. And next is the CNS minus. Okay, NCS किंवा SCN minus in this way. So this is called as the isothiocyanate, thiocyanate. This is number 1, number 2, number 3. Nitro, nitrito, cyanide, isocyanate, thiocyanate, isothiocyanate. So there is written as a nitrito. So nitrito stand for the ambidentate ligand. So this is ambidentate ligand, nitrito. Okay, here as a diamine, here as a tetra, aqua. Aqua is not a ambidentate ligand. Next as a tetrachloro. Chloro is not ambidentate ligand. Okay. So out of this 6 one, okay, 6 anyone is there as a ligand. So it is called as a ambidentate. Okay. Which among the following complex carries no net charge? So no net charge. So it is neutral complex. So it is a neutral complex. So option number 4 is correct. It is cisplatin actually. It is cisplatin. It is neutral complex. Option number A is a cationic complex. Option number B is anionic complex. Option number second is cationic complex. It is cationic complex. So option number 1 is cationic, option number second cationic, option number third is anionic, option number fourth is the neutral complex. It is cisplatin actually. Cisplatin is a neutral complex because it has no charge. Which among the following is the correct formula of the pentaamine aqua? Pentamine 5 amine aqua water cobalt third iodide. So this is the 5 times has a pentaamine aqua and then iodide. So option number A is correct. First is correct. Okay, get it? Which of the following type of valencies according to Werner theory is also called as the primary valency? So ionizable valency is called the primary valency. Auxiliary valency, subsidiary, residual valency is called as the secondary valency. Okay, straightforward question from Werner theory of coordination complexes. Werner theory has a postulate, and one of the postulate is that ionization valency should be considered as a primary valency and secondary valency as a coordination number. Which among the following complex is homoleptic and cationic in nature? Homoleptic stand for same type of ligands and cationic complex is there. So option number second is correct. So it has a 3 plus charge. So this is Cl has a 3 minus. Okay, so this is cationic and homoleptic पण पाहिजे. So that's this is again this is homoleptic but this is anionic. This is anionic complex but homoleptic, and this is again the homoleptic but this is a neutral complex. Option number 4 is neutral complex but homoleptic. Same type of ligand is there. FeCO5. Identify the formula of potassium trioxalato. Potassium trioxalato aluminate. potassium trioxalate or aluminate. So option number 4 is correct. Potassium trioxalate or aluminate. Let me check the oxidation state of the aluminum here. So potassium has a +3. So overall complex has a -3. So what type of calculation is there? Aluminum having the value X plus 3 times oxalate. Each oxalate has the -2. So is equal to -3. So this is the X minus how much? 6 minus 3. So X is equal to +3. So +3 is the oxidation state. So option number 4 is correct. Okay, get it even? Which among the following complex is a heteroleptic and cationic in nature? Complex is heteroleptic and cationic in nature. Cationic, that's having the positive charge. So heteroleptic and cationic. So this is the homoleptic. This is homoleptic but neutral. Homoleptic but neutral. This is again the heteroleptic. Heteroleptic but neutral. This is the heteroleptic and cationic because there is a Cl minus and this is 1 plus here. Cationic. And this is the homoleptic but anionic. Homoleptic but anionic because it contains the same type of ligand Cn minus cyanides. Identify the oxidation state of Cr in K3CrC2O43 minus. So potassium has a +3, whole complex has a -3. So Cr having the value X plus 3 times oxalate, so this is -2. Overall charge on complex -3. So X minus 6 is equal to -3. So X is equal to how much? +3. So first is your answer. +3. Okay, next question. Which statement from following is true for complex hexaamine cobalt chloride? Hexaamine cobalt chloride. So what is the hexaamine? Cobalt, CO, NH3, 6 times. And then chloride. So what is the chloride here? Cl. So oxidation state of the cobalt is +3. So +3. Okay, +3 plus 6 times ammonia 0 is equal to question mark. So +3 and this is the 0 actually. So this is the +3. Okay, is your answer. So this is +3. So Cl3. Okay, and the oxidation state of cobalt is +3 actually. Already given here. Okay, that's cobalt as the +3. So this is Roman 3 as the +3. No? So option number 2 is correct. In this coordination, number of cobalt is 9. No, so there is no 9. There is a 6. 9, 9. 6 by 6. It is heteroleptic. No, it is homoleptic. Homoleptic. It is homoleptic. It is anionic complex. No, it is cationic complex. It is cationic. So this is not correct. This is not correct. Okay, this is again the not correct. First option. So second option is correct. In this oxidation state of cobalt is +3. Next question. Which from following complex the central metal ion does not obey मुझे not equal to 35, not equal to 36 or 80 or 86. ठीक है, not equal to 36, 86. So zinc. So what is the formula for effective atomic number? Effective atomic number has a formula Z minus X plus Y. So I am calculating here zinc. Zinc having the value how much? Zinc has a 30. So 30 minus oxidation state of zinc is 2 plus 8. So how much here? 28, 8. So that's the 36. 36. Next is the number third, platinum. Platinum 78. Oxidation state 0 plus 4 plus 12. So number came as 86. Copper. Copper atomic number 29 minus oxidation state plus 2 plus 4 into 2, 8. So how much number as came here? 29, 27, 35. So this is not obey effective atomic number. Fe. Fe has a 26 minus plus 2 is oxidation state plus 6, 12, 24 plus 12, 36. So that's the fourth option, obey the effective atomic number rule. So option number second is correct. What is IUPAC name of COCl2En twice 1 plus? COCl2En twice 1 plus. So this is bis. Bis stand for this is 2. Bis. Ethylene diamine. En stand for ethylene diamine. Dichloro. This is 2 times chlorine. So dichloro. Cobalt. Cobalt third ion. Okay, oxidation state is very important. 1 third, and here is not written as oxidation state. So this is that's the incorrect option here, because there is no oxidation state written inside the bracket. So I am calculating the oxidation state also. Cobalt has the X value plus 2 times Cl. Each Cl has the minus 1 plus 2 times ethylene. Ethylene diamine has a value 0 is equal to plus 1. So solving this will get the answer. X minus 2, 2 into 0, that's 0, is equal to plus 1. So X is equal to how much? Plus 3. Get it? So plus 3 is your oxidation state. Option number first is correct. B stand for 2. Get it? B stand for 2. Which ligand among the following has highest the splitting power of d orbital? Highest splitting of d orbital. Strong field ligand. Always remember. Strong field ligand. Strongest field ligand. Strongest field ligand. Among all these ligands, carbon monoxide is the strongest field ligand. Carbon monoxide is the strongest field ligand. Always remember. Carbon monoxide. What is the type of magnetic behavior and geometry? Magnetic behavior and geometry respectively in the cupra ammonium sulfate. Cupra ammonium sulfate. So what is the formula here? Cu cupra ammonium. NH3 and that's sulfate SO4. So this is paramagnetic and square planar. Paramagnetic and the square planar. Okay, what is the oxidation number of Fe in K3FeCN6? So how to calculate the oxidation number here? Potassium has a plus 3, whole complex has a minus 3. So Fe having the value X plus 6 times Cn. Cn stand for minus 1. So is equal to minus 3. So x minus 6 is equal to minus 3. So how much having the value? X having the value plus 3. What is the oxidation number of ruthenium? Ru. Ruthenium in Ru NH3 5 water Cl2. So ruthenium, okay, that's a complex. Cl2, so this is minus 2 and complex having the plus 2. So calculation as a ruthenium having the value x plus 5 times ammonia, each ammonia 0 because neutral, plus 1 water, each water 0 because neutral, is equal to plus 2. So solving this one, x is equal to plus 2. So plus 2 is your answer. Ammonia is a neutral ligand. So neutral, if the neutral ligand is present, then taken as a 0 value for calculating oxidation number. Water is also the neutral ligand, so taken as a value 0. Which among the following is the correct formula of barium tetrachlorocuprate? So cuprate stands for the anionic complex. So anionic complex is the option number 4th is the anionic complex. Oxidation number is very important. Oxidation number. Balance the oxidation number. Barium has a plus 2. So this is plus 2. Complex having the minus 2. So Cu x value plus 4 times Cl having the minus 1 is equal to minus 2. So x minus 4 is equal to minus 2. So x equal to plus 2. Na? X is equal to how much? Plus 2. So option number 4th is correct. How many water molecules are hydrogen bonded in the following molecular formula? Hydrogen bonded. So hydrogen bonded, it should be outside the coordination sphere. So number 1, this is ionization sphere. Ionization sphere. Identify the tetradentate ligand from the following. This is the tetradentate. So they stand for the tetradentate ligand. This is triethylene tetramine. Ethylene diamine tetraacetate. That's a 4 oxalative 2 DMG 4 times. What is the effective atomic number of zinc in ZnNH3 and sulfate? So how to calculate the effective atomic number? Effective atomic number having the formula EAN is equal to Z minus X plus Y. So what is the Z here? 30. So number as a 30 here. 30 minus oxidation state sulfate minus 2, so complex plus 2. Okay. So zinc having the value plus 2. So this is plus 2. So this is the 4. This is the 8. Electron as a 8. 28 plus 8. Number 36. Which of the following salt contains interstitial water molecules in it? Interstitial water molecules, so it has the crystal, water of crystallization. So it is the CaCl2 twice water. BaCl2, barium chloride. Interstitial water molecules in it. What is the number of NOH group in DMG? It has 2 groups. What is the secondary valencies of CO3 plus ion according to Werner theory? So Werner theory नुसार CO ची valency काय असेल? So what type of valency is there? Secondary valency stand for coordination number. So coordination number 4 plus 2 is a 6. 4 plus 2 is a 6. What is the oxidation state and coordination number of platinum respectively? So coordination number as a 6 and oxidation state as a plus 4. How they become as a plus 4? So platinum value x plus 6 times ammonia 0 and is equal to plus 4. So x, that's a 0, is equal to plus 4. So this is your answer. Option number 4 is correct. Which coordinate complex from the following has a net negative charge on complex sign? Net negative charge on complex ion. So it is anionic complex. It should be anionic complex. So in the anionic complex, that should be written as a ATE. At the ending, name of ending as a ATE. If there is written as a ATE, always remember ATE is always anionic complex. Always. So option number 2 is correct. Which among the following is an ambidentate ligand? So ambidentate ligand having two different sites. So NO2 minus, ONO minus, nitro nitrito. So it is called as an ambidentate ligand. Identify the number of the donor groups present in EDTA. EDTA 6, so it is called the hexadentate ligand. Hexadentate ligand. So hexadentate ligand contains 6 donor atoms. Which among the following is a monodentate ligand? So monodentate is the water. Water is a monodentate ligand. Oxalato, ethylene diamide, oxalato are the bidentate ligand. DMG are the tridentate. Tetra म्हणतात त्याला, tetradentate ligand. DMG, dimethyl glycoxymato. What is the total number of ligands present in COCl2NH3 So this is the 4 and this is the 2. So total as a 6. So coordination number, total number of ligands. So coordination number is equal to 6. This is not a ligand. This is Cl minus, not a ligand. Because it is present outside the coordination sphere. It is present in ionization sphere. How many donor groups are present in ethylene diethylene? Triamine 3. What is the effective atomic number of cobalt? Effective atomic number काय असेल cobalt साठी? So what is the formula here cobalt? That's Z minus X plus Y, effective atomic number. So this is 27 minus oxidation number here. This is minus 3, complex having the plus 3. So ammonia 0, so obviously plus 3. 6, 12, so this is 12. 24, 36. So 36 is your answer. Next question. Identify highest field strength ligand from the following. Identify highest field strength ligand. Highest field strength, strong field ligand. So this is strong. Strong field ligand. EN is a strong field ligand among them. Out of the option, ethylene diamine is a strong field ligand. Which among the following statements is true for? True for PTNH3 twice Cl2. It is neutral complex. Yes, it is neutral complex. In this complex, chlorine atom are in ionization sphere. No. The coordination number, तो ionization नहीं, coordination है. The coordination number of PT in this 2. No, this is not 2. This is 4. The oxidation state of PT in this complex plus 4. No, it is not a plus 4. It is plus 2. It is not a plus 4. It is plus 2. Oxidation number is plus 2. Okay, clear? What type of hybridization is shown by COF6 3-? So this is cobalt and this is Fe6. So this is not there ना. Coordination number किती झाला याचा? Coordination number 6. So this is not is there. So what type of? First sp3d2. sp3d2. This is square planar. This is for coordination number 4. Coordination number 4, and this is again the coordination number 4, but this is square planar, this is tetrahedral, and this is outer sphere and this is inner sphere. If strong field ligand is present, then d2 sp3, and if the weak field ligand is present, then sp3 d2. Strong field and weak field ligand. Identify the neutral complex from the following. So NiCO4 neutral complex. Na3Al-F6, it is the anionic complex. Anionic. So this is 3 plus 3 minus. This is obviously anionic complex. Negative -4. And this is cationic complex. This is cationic complex. Very easy. Neutral complex. Which among the following not a neutral complex? Neutral ligand, not a neutral ligand. Not a neutral ligand. That's a thiocyanate. Thiocyanate, Cn, SCN minus. Thiocyanate. Aqua, water. Amine, NH3. Carbon monoxide, CO. Remaining are neutral ligands. SCN minus thiocyanate is the anionic ligand. Identify homoleptic complex from the following. Homoleptic. So what type of homoleptic? CONH3 6. This is homoleptic. Get it? Homoleptic. This is heteroleptic. All remaining are the heteroleptic complexes. Identify the cationic complex from the following. First option is correct. That's a cationic complex PTBr2 NH3 4. This is neutral complex. Neutral. This is cation anionic complex. This is anionic. And this is again the anionic complex. So this is anionic complex. What is effective atomic number of cobalt in CONH3 6 3+? So what is the formula here? Z minus X plus Y. So what is the Z number here? 27. 27 minus oxidation state of cobalt plus 3 plus number of electron donated by ligand is 12. So what type of calculation is there? 27 and then ठीक है 27 और 24 करूँगा इधर 24 plus 12. So 36 is your answer. 36. What type of hybridization present in nickel, Ni, NiCl42 minus and NiCl CN42 minus? So this is weak field ligand as sp3 and this is NiCN42 minus dsp2. So this is tetrahedral. This is tetrahedral. And this is square planar. Square planar. So square planar has a hybridization dsp2 and the tetrahedral has a hybridization sp3. Tetrahedral sp3, square planar dsp2. What is the number of nitrogen atoms present in EDTA? So EDTA number of nitrogen atom 2. EDTA having the number of nitrogen atom 2. Ethylene diamine tetraacetate. What is IUPAC name of COH2O NH3 5 I3? So this is pentaamine, aqua, cobalt. Here is not written as oxidation number. So oxidation number written nahi. So this is rule out actually. All options are rule out because there is no oxidation number. Next, what is the effective atomic number of the PT NH3 for 2+? So what type of calculation is there? That's 78 minus oxidation number PT plus 2 and 848 is equal to, so 78, this is 76 plus 8 is equal to 84. Okay, so 84 is your answer. Identify neutral complex from the following. So what is the neutral complex here? This is anionic. This is anionic complex. Again, this is the anionic complex. This is cationic complex. This is neutral complex. FeCO5 is a neutral type complex. Neutral complex. Identify the magnetic behavior and structure of NiCN4 2- complex from the following. NiCl4 2- is a diamagnetic and square planar because hybridization is a DsP2. DsP2 type of hybridization. If hybridization is the DsP2, is a square planar complex. Hybridization DsP2 square planar complex. Diamagnetic, unpaired electron 0. Diamagnetic, unpaired electron. Unpaired electron is equal to 0. Okay, next question. Identify the current decreasing order of tendency of cation to form stable complex. So that's a cation from the stable complex? Copper, because the size, very small size, big size, and that's a very still bigger size. So this is very important. Size. Atomic size. As the atomic size increases, stability decreases. Very important. Copper, nickel, cobalt, cadmium. Cadmium is the that's a, okay, 4D group model same. Cadmium. So it has a larger size as compared to the copper, nickel, cobalt. Identify the formula of a coordinate complex. That's pentaamine carbonato cobalt 3 chloride. CONH3 5 CO3 Cl. Oxidation state check करो. Oxidation state, very important. Oxidation state. Cl-1. So complex is a +1. So cobalt value X plus ammonia. Ammonia 5 times. Each ammonia has a 0 plus, okay, carbonato CO3 2-. So this is how many? Carbonato, 1 carbonato. So 1 carbonato, each having the -2 is equal to +1. So X, okay, 5 times 0, that's become 0. This is -2. So -2 is equal to +1. So X is equal to how much? X is equal to +3. So this is correct. This is +3 actually. Option number 4 is correct. Oxidation state of cobalt is +3. Which among the following donor atom is present in weak field ligand? So weak field ligand contains sulfur, next phosphorus, and halogens, and remaining are the strong field ligand. Carbon, nitrogen, phosphorus are present in strong field ligand as the donor atoms. Which among the following complex exhibit optical isomerism? Optical isomerism shown by the COEN thys 3+. Optical isomerism because it has a chiral center. Which among the following statement about COF63- not true? Is not true. Oxidation state of cobalt plus 3, yes, correct है, plus 3 है. Complex having the 4 unpaired electron, correct है. It is low spin complex. It is low spin complex. No, it is high spin complex. So this is not true. It is high spin complex. The complex undergo sp3d2 hybridization. Yes, it contains the sp3d2 type of hybridization. What is IUPAC name of Fe? IUPAC name of Fe, water 5 times NCS2 plus. So this is the penta aqua isothiocyanate IR, oxidation state plus 3. So how to calculate the oxidation state here? So Fe having the value X plus 5 times water, so 0 plus NCS, 1 NCS, each having the value minus 1 is equal to plus 2. So X, this is minus 1 is equal to plus 2. So X is equal to how much? Plus 3. So correct, this is your answer actually. What is the number of nitrogen CS2 linkage present in EDTA? The EDTA contain nitrogen CS2 linkage are 6. Nitrogen NH2 linkage are 6. ठीक आहे. तर टेक्स्टबुक मध्ये पहा, टेक्स्टबुक मध्ये ऑलरेडी स्ट्रक्चर गिवन आहे. स्ट्रक्चर मध्ये नाइट्रोजन 1 बॉन्ड 2 बॉन्ड 3 बॉन्ड 4 बॉन्ड. ओके, 4 bonds. Nitrogen CS2 linkage, and again this is again the 3 and this is again the 3. So how many bond? 3 here and 3 here. 3 3 6 bond. So there are the total 6 bonds are present in EDTA. Identify the bidentate ligand from the following. So identify the bidentate ligand. So bidentate ligand is the ethylene diamine. So this is EN, ethylene diamine, and remaining are the monodentate and the anionic ligands. Identify the effective atomic number Z. So that's the effective atomic number. That's okay. How much atomic number here? That's zinc as a 30. Oxidation number. So this is minus 2. This is as a plus 2. Okay, this is minus 2. This is plus 2. So zinc having oxidation number plus 2 plus 8. So that's 28 plus 8. So 36 is your answer. What is IUPAC name of PT Br2 NH34 Br2? Okay, that's a tetraamine dibromoplatinum 4th. Here not written as oxidation state, so rule out. Oxidation state you have to calculate here. Okay. So tetraamine, so not written as a bromine here. Next option. What is the total number of electron pairs of EDTA? EDTA take part in the bond formation. Number of electron pair is called as the donor atoms. Number of electron pair, donor atoms. So 6 donor atoms is there. Hexadentate ligand. So it is called as the hexadentate ligand. Which of the following statement not correct about NiCl4 minus and NiCl4 complex? Both of these complexes are tetrahedral. No, this is wrong. This is not true. Not correct. So this is NiCl4 is tetrahedral. But NiCl4 is a square planar. Oxidation state of nickel in both complexes is plus 2. Correct है. Valence shell electronic configuration of nickel both complexes same. Correct है. Unpaired electron of nickel do not get paired. Correct है, because of the weak field ligand, but get paired in nickel. Correct है. Very good. Good question. This is very, very important question. Please note down for 2026. Next question, what is effective atomic number Fe? So this is Z minus X plus Y. So what is the number here? 26 minus oxidation state 2 plus 12. So 24 plus 12, 36 is your answer. 36. Identify the formula hexafluoroaluminate. Oxidation number 3. Hexa stand for 6. Aluminate. Oxidation state plus 3. So oxidation state we have to calculate here. Aluminium plus sodium plus 3. So aluminium minus 3. So total as minus 3. So aluminium has the X value plus Fe 6. Each Fe has a minus 1 is equal to minus 3. So X is equal to how much? So X is equal to minus 3 and this is become as a plus 6. So as a plus 3. So this is your answer actually. Plus 3 is correct. Na3Al F6. Which among the following is the lowest field strength? Lowest field strength is stand for the weak ligand. So it is not a strong field ligand. It is a weak field ligand. It is a weak field ligand. So what is the weak field ligand? I. So what is the strong field? So this is actually order here. So what type of order here? This is the I minus. Next has the Br minus, Cl minus, and this is the F minus. What is the oxidation state of copper in its complex? If its effective atomic number 35 and the coordination number of complex 4 given. So okay, what type of calculation is there? That's Z minus X plus Y. So what is the Z value here? 29 minus X value we have to calculate it plus coordination number is 4. So there is the 8 electron and is equal to number as a 35. Number as a 35. Okay, so we have to calculate it here. Okay, so plus 2 is your answer. Plus 2. So 29 minus 2. 29 minus 2. So become as a 27. 27 plus 8 become as 35. Na? So plus 2 is your answer. Which among the following complex does not exhibit different geometrical isomerism? Does not exhibit geometrical isomerism. MA6 type. MA6 type. All the ligands are same, so there is no geometric isomer, no cis-trans isomer. No, not cis-trans. Cis-trans isomers, not cis-trans isomer. Identify cationic complex from the following. So cationic complex is the sulfate is outside. So this is cationic complex. So this is ATE. This is anionic. This is ATE anionic. Anionic complex. Okay. Next question. Identify the correct pair of property of CONH3 plus complex ion. CONH3, so ammonia is a strong field ligand. So this is low spin and diamagnetic. So why they are diamagnetic? Because unpaired electron 0. Unpaired electron is equal to 0. Because ammonia is a strong field ligand. So that's a pairing of electron takes place before hybridization. Identify anionic complex from the following. Anionic complex from the following. Again, at the name ending there is ATE. ATE is named there, so called as the anionic complex. Very easy. Next, what is the number of unpaired electron of nickel observed in NiCl4? 0, because this is the DsP2 type of hybridization. Strong field ligand है, square planar है, square planar complex. And cyanide is a strong field ligand. So pairing of electron takes place before hybridization. Which among the following cation form a least stable complex? Least stable complex. So that's cadmium. Cadmium ka due to large size. This is size is very important. Okay, cadmium having the very big size. Very big size. ठीक है, big size. As the size increases, stability decreases. Okay, get it? Such type of question present in your stability complexes, stability order. Yeah. Okay. IMP करून ठेवा please. This is very important. Copper, nickel, cobalt, iron, manganese and cadmium. Charge to size ratio of the metal ion. Okay, clear? Get it everyone? Which element from following is from chlorophyll complex? Magnesium. Magnesium is present in chlorophyll. Iron present in hemoglobin. Hemoglobin. Cobalt, vitamin B12. Vitamin B12 मध्ये कोबाल्ट असतो, लक्षात ठेवा. त्याला कोबालामिन म्हणतात. Identify the use of EDTA from the following. EDTA use. Treatment of lead poisoning. Treatment of lead poisoning. Treatment of cancer, cisplatin. Cisplatin. Electroplating of noble metal. K2, AU किंवा AG, CN. Such type of complex is there. K, actually here written as a K, here is the CN twice. ठीक है. Identify the formula. Identify the formula of BIS. BIS stands for 2. Ethylene diamine, dithiocyanatoplatinum. BIS stands for 2. So there is written as a BIS. BIS ethylene diamine. So there is the 2 times of ethylene diamine. Isothiocyanato. Oxidation number +4. Oxidation number +4. So platinum as a +4 plus 2 times ethylene diamine 0 plus 2 times SCN is -1 is equal to +2. So please check out, okay, whether it is that's oxidation state, okay, correct or incorrect. +4 next as the -2 is equal to +2. Yes, correct है. So option number first is correct. Oxidation number cross check करायचं, लक्षात ठेवा. That's we have to cross check here oxidation number. Identify the type of isomerism by complex. Type of isomerism: water inside, water outside. So this is solvate. Solvate also called as a hydrate. So this is called as a hydrate isomerism. Hydrate isomerism. How many hybrid orbitals of cobalt ion are involved in formation of hexaamine? Hexaamine म्हणजे coordination number 6. Coordination number 6. So there are the 6 hybrid orbital. Coordination number. Number of coordination number is equal to number of hybrid orbital. Next, identify a ligand with single donor atom from the following. Single donor atoms. So OH minus is your answer. Single donor atom. Single donor atoms. Okay. This is SCN, NO2. This is ambidentate. And this is bidentate. This is bidentate. And this is ambidentate. This is again ambidentate. Ambidentate ligand, bidentate ligand. What type of isomerism is exhibited by? Isomerism. What type of isomerism is shown by? So two type of complexes there. Ammonia and cyanide are interchanged. So coordination isomerism. Exchange of ligand. It is called as a exchange. Exchange of ligands. If there is exchange of ligands, so called as a coordination isomerism. Identify the geometry of complex form when cobalt chloride is dissolved in water. So cobalt chloride dissolved in water is the octahedral type because coordination number is equal to 6. And the square planar coordination number is equal to 4, but type of hybridization DsP2. Next is the tetrahedral coordination number 4, but type of hybridization sp3. And trigonal bipyramidal is the coordination number is equal to 5 and type of hybridization sp3d. Okay, get it even. Which among the following cations form most stable complex with same ligand? Cobalt. आता शो करतो का मी तुम्हाला टेक्स्ट मध्ये. So this is the cobalt. Atomic size is very important. Atomic size, charge to size ratio of the metal ion. Higher the ratio, greater is the stability. Higher the ratio, greater is the stability of charge to size ratio. Get it even? Next question. Identify the number of unpaired electrons present in and geometry. So COF6 coordination number octahedral है आणि unpaired electron 4 है because this is the weak field ligand. So do not express pairing before hybridization. Octahedral complex coordination number 6. Identify the formula of coordinate complex BIS. BIS stands for 2-ethylene diamine dithiocyanate platinum. So PTEN twice SCN2 2+. Next question. What type of geometry and magnetic nature? Geometry and magnetic nature present in complex NiCl4. So this is the weak field ligand. This is tetrahedral and paramagnetic because it contains the unpaired electron, 2 unpaired electrons. It contains 2 unpaired electrons. 2 unpaired electrons. So it is paramagnetic. And the type of hybridization is the sp3. So sp3 hybridization tetrahedral. How many unpaired electrons are present in cobalt ion in +3 oxidation state COF6 3+? 4 unpaired electrons. 4 unpaired electrons. Type of hybridization sp3 d2. sp3 d2 type of hybridization. What is the oxidation state of the cobalt? How to calculate? Cobalt having the X value plus 6 times ammonia, ammonia having 0 value because it is neutral, is equal to +3. So X is equal to how much? +3. So +3 is your answer. +3. Which following pair of structure and magnetic properties is correct for the tetracyanonickelate ATE? So it is the type of hybridization DsP2. So square planar, and it is diamagnetic because unpaired electron 0, no unpaired electrons, no unpaired electrons absent, so it is diamagnetic. Identify the type of hybridization involved in hexaamine cobalt. Hexa stands for 6, amine cobalt, third complex, so it is the D2sp3. It is diamagnetic complex. What type of unpaired electrons present in CONS36? It is strong field ligand, so unpaired electron 0. Strong field ligand containing unpaired electron 0, so it is diamagnetic. It is diamagnetic. Diamagnetic complex because unpaired electron 0. If the 4 different coordination compounds A, B, C, D have effective atomic number 18, 36, 54, 35, identify the compound that does not obey effective atomic number. Does not obey. So this is the atomic number for argon, helium, neon, argon. This is krypton. This is xenon. And this is not for anything, na? So 35. So 35 is your answer. 35 is not does not obey the effective atomic number. Option number D is correct because 18 atomic number for argon, 36 for krypton, 54 for xenon. These are the stable gases. Identify the type of block element from which they contain the metallic element forming hemoglobin complex. So hemoglobin complex contain iron Fe, and Fe belong to D block having atomic number 26. Fe, iron, that's hemoglobin complex contain iron, and iron belong to the D blocks. Which element from the following complex that is used as the medicine treatment of cancer? Platinum. Cisplatin is your answer. Cisplatin. Identify the correct decreasing stability order. Same type of question is there. Copper, nickel, cobalt, iron. So option number 2 is correct. Atomic size is very important. So copper having the small size, again big size, and again this is a very still bigger size. So size is very important. As the atomic size decreases, stability increases. Identify the cationic complex from the following. This is 2 minus, this is 2 plus, so this is cationic complex. Number 1 as a neutral complex, so this is neutral. This is again that's a plus minus, this is anionic complex. This is the option number 4 as a neutral complex. Identify the first statement about the VBT, valence bond theory. N-1d orbital hybridize to form outer orbital complex. No, it is not correct. N-1 नाही, तर इथे काय पाहिजे? ND पाहिजे, ND. So this is your answer. N-1d orbital hybridize to form inner orbital complex. Inner orbital, not outer orbital. So N-1d, ND. DsP orbital of metal ion take part in hybridization. Correct. Metal ion provide vacancy orbital for coordination bond formation. Correct. Hybrid orbital of metal ion point in the direction of ligands. Correct. Okay, which from following statement is not correct about COF6 3 plus complex? Not correct. It is paramagnetic. Correct. It is low spin. No, it is not a low spin. It is high spin complex. It is high spin complex because fluorine is a weak field ligand. There are 4 unpaired electron. Correct. It is octahedral complex. Correct है. कारण as a type of hybridization, sp3d2 sp3d2. Okay, get it? Which among the following complex exhibit the geometrical as well as optical isomerism? Geometrical as well as optical. Geometrical as well as optical. PtCl2 En twice 2 plus. What is the value of number of electron donated by ligand molecules in a complex? Effective atomic number 35, FeZ 20, okay, 26. So what are the type of the hybridization here? That's coordination number 6. 6 into 2, this is 12. So 12 number of electron donated by the ligand. Electron donated by ligand 2 multiplied by coordination number. 2 multiplied by coordination number is the number of ligand donated by the ligands to the metal. Which element from following from hemoglobin complex? Hemoglobin complex, Fe. Fe is the hemoglobin complex. Identify the coordination number of cobalt in hexaamine cobalt iodide complex. So hexa stand for 6. So 6 coordination number. Identify monodentate ligand from the following. So monodentate ligand Cn minus is a monodentate ligand. Cn minus. Okay. Next आहे NO2 also the monodentate ligand. याच्यात 2 ऑप्शन करेक्ट आहेत ना. हा क्वेश्चन रॉंग झाला ऍक्च्युअली. मोनोडेंटेट लिगॅंड NO2 minus Cn minus. Question wrong here. 118. 2 option is there. Cn minus and NO2 minus. Nitro, nitrito, cyanide, isothiocyanate. ठीक है. Identify the formula of potassium trioxalato. Potassium tri stand for 3. Trioxalato, aluminate. It should be anionic complex. So option number 4 is correct. Anionic complex. Identify coordinate complex from following that involves ambidentate ligand. Ambidentate ligand is the cyano isothiocyanate. Cyanato is the ambidentate ligand. Nitro, nitrito, cyanide, isocyanide, and the thiocyanate, isothiocyanate. Which of the following ionic species more than one oxidation state for different atoms of same element? This is called the tetrathionate ion. This shows the different oxidation state. Next, what is the effective atomic number of center metal ion? Center metal atom. That's 24 minus oxidation state as a 0 plus 12. So 36 is your answer. Identify the monodentate ligand from the following. So monodentate ligand, Cn minus also there, yes, Cn minus also there. There is 2 options for monodentate ligand. Again, the one more question as the wrong question here. There is 2 options, yes, Cn minus and Cn minus. Which among the following not a type of constitutional isomer? Geometric isomer is a type of stereoisomers. Geometric, cis and trans. Identify pair of compound that represent linkage isomer. Linkage stand for NO2 ONO, nitro-nitrito. Nitro-nitrito type of ligand shows the linkage isomerism. Shows linkage isomerism. Which among the following complex has lowest oxidation state? Lowest oxidation state. Option number 4 is the 0. 0 is the oxidation state, lowest oxidation state. Here Fe has a +2. Here Fe has a that's Fe has a -2 +1 here. Fe has a +1. So here has a Fe +4 -4. So this is +2 here. +2 +1 +2 and this is 0. So lowest has a 0. Has lowest oxidation state. Okay, what type of ligands is ethylene diamine? Ethylene diamine is a bidentate ligand, so it is also called as the EN. EN stands for ethylene diamine. Which of the following statement is true about complex ion? About complex ion, NiCl4 minus, NiCN4 minus. Nickel is there. So this is paramagnetic and second are diamagnetic. Yes, correct. It is correct. In both complex, nickel undergo sp3 hybridization. No. In first case sp3 and second case as a dsp2. In both of these 3d electron get paired. No, it is not paired. In first case it is not paired, but in second case it is paired because of the chlorine is weak field ligand, cyanide is a strong field ligand. Both complexes are square planar. No, first complex is tetrahedral, second is square planar. Next question, identify the correct decreasing stability order of complex. Again the same type of question asked. Okay, this is that's the charge to size ratio. Charge to size ratio of metal ion, higher the ratio, greater is the stability. Same type of question. Which of the following isomers belong to stereoisomers? Enantiomers. Enantiomers also called as the optical isomers. Optical isomers. So optical isomers are the enantiomers and remaining are the structural or constitutional isomerism. Identify the number of moles of donor atoms in twice n mole of SCN. So it has a 1. So it has a 2 donor atoms actually, 4n. It has a 2 donor atoms. But they use that at a time 1. They use at a time 1. So it is a 4. Identify neutral ligand from the following. So what type of neutral ligand is there? Neutral ligand from the following. So amine is a neutral ligand. Ammonia, NH3. Cyano stands for Cn minus. Nitrato, ONO minus. Chloro, Cl minus. Nitrato. So neutral ligand is amine, ammonia. Which from following coordination complex contain anionic and neutral ligand? Anionic and neutral, both. Amine are ammonia. Next, carbonato. Carbonato contain negative anionic ligands. Identify monodentate ligand from the following. Monodentate ligand, only one, so cyanide is there. Cyanide. Oxalato are the bidentate ligand. Ethylene diamine, bidentate ligand. Ethylene diamine tetraacetate, EDTA, it is the hexadentate ligand, hexa, because this is EDTA. Ethylene diamine tetraacetate ion. Next, what is the value of effective atomic number of cobalt in So cobalt having atomic number 27 minus oxidation number plus 3 plus number of electron donated 12. So this is 24 plus 12 as a 36 value here. Identify heteroleptic complex from the following. Different ligands. So this is a tetraamine diaqua complex. Which from following complex is heteroleptic? It is very easy to find out the heteroleptic if the formula is given. So different type of ligand, water and ammonia are given. So these are the different heteroleptic. What type of ligand does the ethylene diamine? Ethylene diamine is called as the EN. EN is the bidentate ligand. Hexadentate is the EDTA. Only EDTA is the answer. EDTA 4 minus. Monodentate, so many monodentate ligand. What is the total number of donor atoms? Donor atoms, total number of donor atoms stand for coordination number. So this is 5, this is as a 1. So 5, 1, how much? 6. So total 6 donor atom. Coordination number as a 6. Coordination number 6, donor atom 6. Which among the following complex is a neutral complex? So neutral complex, outside the bracket there is nothing. So this is neutral. This is cationic. Option number A, cationic complex. Option number B, anionic complex. Option number D is again the positive negative cationic complex. Identify the formula of potassium trioxalato-aluminate. Potassium trioxalato-aluminate. So K3Al C2O4 thrice. Oxidation state balance करून पहा. Oxidation state potassium plus 3. So overall complex has a minus 3. So aluminum has a plus 3. Plus 3 times oxalate. So 3 multiplied by how much? Minus 2. So is equal to minus 3. So here has a 3. Here has a minus 6. So is equal to minus 3. Correct? So option number first is correct. Identify the anionic complex from the following. Anionic complex. So at the name ending there is ATE. So if there is a ATE, always remember ATE, always anionic complex. Anionic complex. Always. Which from following is a neutral ligand? So neutral ligand is aqua. Aqua stands for water. The carbonato CO3. CO3 2 minus. CO3 2 minus carbonato. Sulfato SO4 2 minus. And bromo Br minus. Okay. That's a carbonato CO3 2 minus. Get it even? Next question. What type of ligand does the EDTA is? EDTA hexadentate. Bidentate only 2. EN ethylene diamine and OX. OX stand for oxalato. Identify cationic sphere complex from the following. Cationic paise AT. So AT stand for anionic. Again AT stand for anionic. So option number A is correct. Okay, cationic sphere complex. So it contains the cationic. Which from following formula of the trioxalato cobaltate? So cobaltate at the name ending ATE. AT stand for anionic complex. Anionic complex. So option number D is correct. Anionic complex. Oxidation number +3 should be there. Oxidation number should be +3. So balance by using +3. So +3. Next I have the 3 times. Here I have the 3 times. C2O4 2 minus. So this is -2 is equal to how much? -3. So it should become as a is equal to +3. Aluminum as a +3. Which from following species not a monodentate? So option number B, this is EN. EN stands for ethylene diamine. EN is the bidentate ligand. It is bidentate. Identify homoleptic complex from the following. So homoleptic contain only one type of ligands. Homoleptic complex containing only one type of ligands. Which from following formula of sodium hexanitrocobaltate? Name A. Okay, ATE. ATE stands for anionic complex. So this is the anionic complex Na3CONO2 6. Oxidation number should be balanced here. Oxidation number. So sodium +3, complex has the -3. So cobalt should be +3 here. So +3 plus 6 times nitro, each nitro -1 is equal to -3. So this is 3 minus 6 is equal to -3. Correct? So option number A is correct. Cross check by using oxidation number. Inside the bracket, Roman number indicate oxidation number. Always remember. What is coordination number? Coordination number stand for the C.N. Coordination number 3 bidentate ligand. So this is the 6. Bidentate ligand. Bidentate. So this is 2 multiplied by 3 is equal to how much? 6. Which coordination complex from following contain neutral ligand? So where it is neutral ligand? Neutral ligand are only type of ammonia, water, CO, carbon monoxide. Water, ammonia, carbon monoxide. So this is carbonyl. Carbonyl stands for carbon monoxide. Identify anionic sphere complex. So anionic sphere complex should be written by the name ending ATE. So add the name of written as ATE. ATE stand for anionic complex. Anionic complex always. Always anionic complex. What is the number of donor atoms in oxalate ion? Donor atoms in oxalate ion. Oxalate ion. So the oxalate ion is the bidentate ligand. Donor atoms stand for coordination number. Coordination number for donor atoms. So oxalate is the bidentate ligand. So bidentate ligand. Oxalate ion. C2O4 2 minus. Which from following species acts as neutral ligand? So what type of neutral ligand is there? Carbonyl, CO. Carbonyl is a neutral ligand. Carbonyl is a neutral ligand. No charge. The ligand having no charge as a carbonyl. Oxalato C2O4 2 minus. Okay, thiocyanato CNS minus. Nitro NO2 minus. Okay, all are the remaining are the anionic ligands. Which from following mineral has formula? Mineral has a formula, carnallite. Carnallite having formula KCl MgCl2 6 hydrate. Morse salt is also there. Aluminium sulfate, magnesium, okay, that's a sodium sulfate. And the 6 hydrate also there. Identify the number of moles of ammonia that surround n mole atom metal in center. Cisplatin. So cisplatin contain the twice n. What is the formula for cisplatin? Pt NH3 2 times Cl2. So this is cisplatin. N mole contain twice n mole of the ammonia. Which from following is a neutral ligand? Ethylene diamine. Ethylene diamine stand for En. En is a neutral ligand. Isothiocyanate, NCS, SCN, NCS minus. Isothiocyanate, carbonato, CO3 2 minus. hydroxo, OH minus. Okay, so what is the neutral ligand here? Ethylene diamine is the neutral ligand. Identify homoleptic complex from the following. Homoleptic, same type of ligands. Homoleptic is the same type of ligands. Which from following is an anionic ligands? Which of the following is anionic ligands? Amine is the NH3, is the neutral. Okay, sulfato SO4 2 minus. Sulfato is anionic. Aqua water, neutral है. Ethylene diamine, En, neutral है. Identify coordinate complex from the following having bidentate and ambidentate ligand in it. Bidentate and ambidentate. So this is En as a bidentate and SCN as the ambidentate. So bidentate and ambidentate ligand. PT En twice SCN2 2 plus. Which among the following ligand is neutral? Which among the following ligand is neutral? So ethylene diamine stand for En is neutral. Nitro NO2 minus. Nitrito ONO minus. Next, isothiocyanate NCS minus. Which from following is the correct stability order of complex plus 2 oxygen state? Same ligand. Copper, nickel, cobalt. Same question asked from this line. Copper, nickel, cobalt. Iron, manganese, cadmium. Higher the ratio, greater is the stability. Which from following is the formula of that's pentaamine aqua cobalt? Penta stand for 5, aqua water, chloride. Identify heteroleptic complex from following. Heteroleptic. So heteroleptic contain two different type of ligands, CO NH3 5 Cl 2 plus. Heteroleptic complex, different type of ligands. Which among the following is bidentate ligand? So what type of bidentate ligand is there? EDTA is a hexadentate, so it is hexa. This is En stand for ethylene diamine. This is NO2 as a monodentate, OH is a monodentate ligand. What is IUPAC name of? IUPAC name of complex PT Br2 NH3 4 Br2. So it's a tetra, amine, di, bromo, platinum. This is your answer. This is wrong actually. That's outside the coordination sphere. It should be written as a bromide. Okay, so this is bromide. There is no oxidation state, so this is not correct. If oxidation state is not there inside the bracket, this is not a correct IUPAC name. Which from following cation produce most stable complex with same type of ligand? Copper. Same type of question asked from this line. Charge to size ratio of metal ion. Higher the ratio, greater is the stability. Higher the ratio, greater is the stability of the complex. Identify neutral complex from the following. Neutral complex. So this is triamine, trithiocyanato, rhodium, third, having no charge. This is ATE, written as ATE. ATE stands for anionic complex. Anionic complex. This is bromide and this is cationic complex. Cationic complex. Okay, what is the number of unpaired electron present in NiCl4 2-? So many time question. 2, because hybridization has a sp3 tetrahedral. sp3 tetrahedral. Okay, no pairing before hybridization. No pairing before hybridization. Which among the following is a homoleptic complexes? So homoleptic complexes are the hexaamine cobalt. Hexaamine cobalt. What is the value of effective atomic number in the complex? Effective atomic number, okay, what is the formula here? Z minus X plus Y. So what is the Z here? 24. 24 minus X value should come as a 0 plus 6, 12. So 24 plus 12, 36. So 36 is your answer. What type of hybridization present in central ion of NiCN4 2-? DsP2. DsP2, so it is square planar. Square planar. Because that's a pairing of electron takes place before hybridization. What is coordination number of central metal ion in CO NH3 5 Cl SO4? So coordination number is the 5 and 1. So this is 6. So this is 6 are the coordination number. Number of donor groups called as that's the coordination number. What is the number of chlorine atoms that forms coordinate bond with central metal ion in cisplatin? Number of chlorine atoms. So, okay, what is the formula here? Pt NH3 2 times Cl2. How many? 2 chlorines. There are 2 chlorines. Pt NH3 twice Cl2. Cisplatin contains 2 chlorine atoms. Which from following is cationic sphere complex? Cationic sphere complex. This is pentaamine chlorocobalt sulfate. As the name suggested, this is ATE, anionic complex. Both are anionic complex. Because naming as the ATE, ferrate. This is nickel, next has a tetracarbonate. This is the neutral type of complex. Neutral complex. So option number D, neutral complex. B, C are anionic, and A as a cationic complex. Identify the number of electron pairs of oxalate ion that take part in bond formation. 2, because this is bidentate ligand. Bidentate ligand, oxalate ion, C2O4 2 minus, C2O4 2 minus, bidentate ligand. Which among the following donor atoms present in strong field ligand? So strong field ligand should contain nitrogen, next has a phosphorus, nitrogen, carbon is there, nitrogen, phosphorus and carbon. CNP. Which from following complexes is having neutral ligand in it? Neutral ligand. So neutral ligand are amine. So what type of neutral ligand? Amine, water, carbon monoxide, EN ethylene diamine. So this is amine is there. Option number C is correct. Next, what is the coordination number of platinum in the tetra amine dibromo? Tetra 4 di 2 4 plus 2 6. Tetra stand for 4. Tetra 4 di 2, so 4 plus 2 6. So coordination number 6. Number of electron donated by the ligands. Coordination number. Which from following complex contain only one neutral ligand? Only one neutral ligand. Only neutral ligands in it. Again, amine is a neutral ligand. So this is penta. Chloride is not a ligand. Not ligand. Because it is present in ionization sphere. Identify the number of donor atoms present in EDTA. The EDTA contains number of donor atoms 6 because it is hexadentate ligand. Hexadentate ligand. Next, find the total number of moles of donor atoms 1 mole of the trioxalato. Tri stand for 3, oxalato is the bidentate ligand. So oxalato is the bidentate and 3 6 coordination number. Oxalato is the bidentate ligand and therefore it is in the number 3. So 3 into 2 is the 6. So coordination number as a 6. What is effective atomic number of copper? CuNH3 2 plus. So effective atomic number is equal to Z minus X plus Y. So how much the copper value? 29 minus X value oxidation number, so plus 2 plus 4 8. So how much here? 27 plus 8, 35 is your answer. 35. Next question, what is the coordination number of central metal ion in coordination number 3? And this is bidentate. Oxalate is the bidentate, so 6. For bidentate, each bidentate that's multiply by 2. It is very easy. Coordination number. Identify the formula of the penta of 5 aqua water isothiocyanate iron. So this is your answer. Fe water 5. Oxidation number should be balanced. Oxidation number plus 3. Water has a 5 times 0 plus 1 NCS minus 1 is equal to plus 2. So it should become as a plus 3. Cross check by using oxidation number. Such type of question can be solved by using cross checking oxidation number. If oxidation number match, then this is your correct answer. Which from following ligand has highest field strength? Highest field strength, that is strong field ligand. Strong field ligand. Strong field ligand. En is a strong field ligand. En, ethylene diamine, is a strong field ligand. Which from following ligand is able to form linkage isomer? So linkage isomer is the ambidentate. Ambidentate. So SCN. Isothiocyanate, linkage isomer. Identify the total number of complexes having bidentate ligands in them from the list of complexes. Bidentate. Next, that's a tetracyano. Cyano is not a bidentate. Trioxalato. Oxalato is the bidentate. Sodium hexafluoroaluminate, not a bis. Ethylene diamine. Ethylene diamine is a ligand. So how many? 2. Here are the 2 complexes containing bidentate ligand. Which from following ligand able to form linkage isomer? Nitro. Linkage. Ambidentate ligand. Ambidentate. Nitrito. Which from following statement about CONH3 complex is not correct? Is not correct. Prior to hybridization, cobalt possesses 4 unpaired electrons. Correct. This complex has all electrons paired. Correct. It is high spin. No, it is not correct. It is low spin complex. It is low spin complex. It is diamagnetic. Yes, it is correct. It is diamagnetic. Which from following is the formula of sodium hexafluoroaluminate? Aluminate stand for anionic complex. So this is anionic complex. This is cationic complex. Cationic. This is again cationic. This should be anionic complex. ATE. At the naming ATE, it should be anionic. So anionic complex carries a negative charge. So Na3AlF6 is anionic complex because complex carries negative charge. Next, which from following coordinate of complex heteroleptic? Heteroleptic, that's a different type of ligands. Amine, triamine, trinitro. So different type of ligands. Triamine, trinitro. Triamine, trinitro, cobalt. Triamine, trinitro, cobalt. What is the oxidation state of central metal ion in FeCN6 4- complex? Oxidation state. Fe has a X plus 6 times minus 1 is equal to minus 4. So X minus 6 is equal to minus 4. So X is equal to minus 4 plus 6. So X is equal to how much? Plus 2. So this is your answer, plus 2. Identify heteroleptic complex from the following. Heteroleptic, different type of ligands. Different type of ligands called as the heteroleptic complex. What type of isomerism is exhibited by CrH2 and CrH2? Water inside outside. Solvate also called as a hydrate. Solvate also called as hydrate isomerism. If water inside, water outside, so called as a solvate type of किंवा hydrate type of isomerism. What is the number of unpaired electrons present in COF63 4? There is 4 unpaired electrons. So what is the type of hybridization here? sp3d2 type. Okay, clear? Get it? Identify the type of hybridization present in nickel CN42- DsP2. DsP2 is a square planar. Square planar geometry. Coordination number 4. What is the number of moles of water molecules present in carnallite? So carnallite is a KCl, MgCl2 and is 6 hydrate. So it contains the 6 water of crystallization. Number of moles of water molecules 6. Carnallite having formula KCl, MgCl2, 6 hydrate. What is the number of electron lost by chromium? So this is oxidation state. Oxidation state of chromium. So CO6 0 is oxidation number because X value plus 6 carbon monoxide 0 is equal to complex also 0. So X is equal to 0. So 0 is your answer. Okay, which from following is the correct stability order? Yes, same question asked from higher the ratio, greater is the stability. Charge to size ratio. Charge to size ratio, higher the ratio, greater is the stability. Same question. Which from following complex is having ambidentate ligand in it? Ambidentate ligand. So what type of ambidentate ligand? Cyanide, isocyanide, nitro, nitrito. So this is nitro. Nitro is ambidentate ligand. Nitro, nitrito, isothiocyanate, thiocyanate. What is effective atomic number of zinc in Zn? So effective atomic number Z minus X plus Y. So what is the atomic number for zinc? 30. 30 minus oxidation number plus 2 plus 4, 8. So 28. What is calculation here? Okay, 28 plus 8. How much number here? 36. Next question. Which from following ligand is neutral? Ligand is neutral. Amine. Amine is neutral. Amine is neutral. So many times same question asked in exam. Which from following ligand is neutral? Water, ammonia, EN, ethylene diamine, carbon monoxide are neutral ligands. Next, what is the number of moles of donor atom present in N mole of oxalate ion? 2, because it is bidentate ligand. It is bidentate ligand. Number of moles of donor atoms, bidentate ligand. Identify the coordination number of aluminium in potassium trioxalato aluminate trioxalato 6. Oxalate is the bidentate ligand. So this is tri stand for 3. 3 multiplied by the 2. So this is the 6. So 6 is your answer. Coordination number 6. Which from following complex is having ambidentate ligand in it? Ambidentate. Nitro, nitrito, thiocyanate, isothiocyanate. So this is the penta echo isothiocyanate. So option number B is correct. Ambidentate ligand. Cyanide, isocyanide, isothiocyanate, thiocyanate, nitro, nitrito. Only 3 are the ambidentate ligand. Identify the ligand having the 2 donor atoms and uses pair of electron on both the donor atom, ethylene diamine. Ethylene diamine, EN, it is stand for EN, ethylene diamine, is a bidentate ligand. 2 donor atoms, bidentate ligand. Bidentate ligands. Identify anionic complex from the following. Anionic complex very easy to find out at the name ending as ATE. So ATE naming always anionic complex. Always remember ATE, very important. If that's a complex name as ATE, metal name as ATE, always anionic complex. Which from following ligand is neutral? So many time question. Amine. Amine stand for NH3 is the neutral ligand. What is the number of moles of silver iodide obtained when 1 mole of the pentaamine aqua cobalt iodide? So these are the 3. Pentaamine. So what is the formula here? Pentaamine cobalt. Cobalt, pentaamine. So NH3, NH3 5 Cl. Cl, okay. And then iodide. Pentaamine iodide. So this is iodine here. Okay. So this is the I3. Pentaamine aqua. Aqua stand for water. So water is there. I3. Okay. So there are the I3. So this is the 3 mole of the silver nitrate solution. Which from the following compound is called carnallite? So carnallite having the formula KCl-MgCl2 6-hydrate. Carnallite. Identify complex having anionic ligand in it. Anionic ligand in it. So this is a cyano. Cyano stand for Cn minus. Anionic ligand. Cyanide is a anionic ligand. Cyanocyanato. कधी-कधी cyanato पण लिहितात. Identify the coordination number. Coordination number of complex. Tri-amine, tri-nitro, tri 6. So this is 6. Coordination number. Tri-amine, tri-nitro. Both are monodentate ligands. So tri plus tri is 6. Which of the following compound exhibit zero oxidation state of iron? Zero oxidation state. So Fe has the X value plus carbon monoxide 5 times. Each carbon monoxide 0 is equal to 0. So X is equal to 0. So this is your answer. 0 oxidation state. Here as a +2 oxidation state. Here as a +1 oxidation state. Here as a K4, 4 plus, 4 minus, 4 plus, +2. +2 oxidation state. Identify the formula of the tetra. Tetra stands for 4. Amine, di, bromo, dibromo, platinum bromide. So this is your answer. Tetraamine dibromo. Di stand for 2. Tetra stand for 4. Platinum, oxidation state of platinum, +4. And outside the bracket written as a bromide. So it should be written as a bromide, na? Only here written as a bromine. So option number D is correct. What is the oxidation state? Oxidation state of central metal ion in FeC2O43- ion. So Fe taken as a X plus 3 times oxalate as a -2 is equal to -3. So X minus 6, X as a -6 is equal to -3. So what is the value as a +3? How many donor atoms are involved in EDTA? 6, because it is hexadentate ligand. Hexadentate ligand, EDTA. Identify a ligand with 2 donor atoms. Oxalate. Oxalate stand for the C2O42-. Oxalate. Oxalate contains 2 donor atoms because it is bidentate ligand. Bidentate ligand contains 2 donor atoms. EDTA contains hexadentate, so it is hexadentate ligand. Bromide hydroxide are monodentate ligand. Which from following complexes is having neutral ligand? So this is amine. Amine is a neutral ligand. So your answer should have the option number C. Neutral ligand in it. Amine is a neutral ligand. What is the coordination number of platinum in tetra 4 di bromo 4 plus 2 6? So this is the 6. Bromide is not a ligand. Always remember, it is not ligand because it is ionization sphere. Which from following complexes is heteroleptic? Heteroleptic, different type of ligands. Ammonia, Cl, different type of ligands. Identify ambidentate ligand. Ambidentate stand for more than 2 donor atoms. Same atom, but that's having the 2 different, but you just add at a time 1. So this is bidentate. This is again the bi. This is the nitrate. Nitrate stand for monodentate ligand. And this is ambidentate ligand. Nitro, cyanide, isothiocyanate, thiocyanate. Identify neutral sphere complex. Neutral sphere complex. So diamine dichloroplatinum. Diamine dichloroplatinum. So this is PT NH3 2 times Cl2 in this way. Diamine dichloroplatinum. Cisplatin. Cisplatin is a neutral sphere complex. Identify a ligand having two donor atoms but uses a pair of electron of either donor atoms. Ambidentate ligand. It is ambidentate. Ambidentate ligand. The ligand having two donor atoms but uses a pair of electron of either donor atom to form coordinate bond is called as ambidentate ligand. Nitro, nitrito, cyanide, isocyanide. Identify a complex having monodentate ligand. Monodentate. Mono stand for one, dentate for that's two electron donating. So this is tetra. Tetra stand for 4. Cyno. Tetracyno. Nickelate. Anionic complex है. So this is called the tetracyanonickelate. Monodentate ligand. Monodentate. This is trioxalato. Oxalato is the bidentate. Trioxalato bidentate. Ethylene diamine is the bidentate. What is the number of moles of ionizable Cl- in coordination complex? 2 moles of AgCl when treated with silver nitrate. So this is 2 mole. Na? If there is 2 mole, so ionizable Cl are same, equal, 2 moles. What type of hybridization is present in CONH3 3 plus complex? CONH3 6. So this is D2 sp3. Inner sphere complex. Inner sphere complex because it is strong field ligand. It is strong field ligand, so called as inner sphere complex. Which among the following is cationic complex? Cationic stand for complex carries positive negative. So this is 4 plus minus 4 minus. So this is anionic. This is 2 minus 2 plus. So this is cationic. This is neutral. Neutral. This is again the 3 plus 3 minus anionic complex. This is again the anionic complex. Identify the ligands in the pentaamine carbonato cobalt. Chloride is not a ligand. Not ligand because this is outside the coordination sphere. So pentaamine, amine stand for the ammonia, carbonato CO3 2 minus. Very important question. Please write now as a IMP question. What is effective atomic number? Effective atom number MnCO5, Mn25, oxidation number 0, 10, 35. 35 is your answer. What is the formula? That's Z minus X plus Y. Z minus X plus Y. What is the total number of donor atoms present in bis-ethylene diamine, dithiocyanate, डाय म्हणजे 2, bis म्हणजे 2 चे 4, 4 plus 2. How much? 6. So this is coordination number. Number of donor atoms म्हणजे coordination number is equal to 6. Number of donor atoms is coordination number. Identify the decreasing order of stability. Same type of question. Nickel, cobalt, iron. This is question actually. Charge to size ratio. Charge to size ratio. Higher the ratio, greater is the stability. Which of the following cation involved in formation of chlorophyll? Magnesium. Identify the ligand present in the penta aqua water isothiocyanate. So water NCS minus. Penta stand for 5. Which from following complex both geometric optical isomer? Geometric and optical both. PT En twice 2 plus. Ethylene diamine. Identify neutral ligand found for neutral ligand amine. Amine is a neutral ligand NH3. Fluoro F minus. Next is the thiocyanate CN SCN minus. Nitro NO2 minus. So this is neutral ligand. Ammonia is a neutral ligand. Identify the magnetic behavior and geometry COF63 minus complex. Magnetic behavior and geometry. So Fe cobalt. So this is octahedral complex. Hybridization how much? sp3d2. sp3d2 type of hybridization. sp3d2 type of hybridization, and so there is no unpaired electron. So that's a paramagnetic. sp3d2. Next question. What is the total number of donor atoms present in the potassium trioxalate aluminate? This is trioxalato. Tri stand for 3. Oxalato is the bidentate ligand. So this is bidentate ligand. This is the tri. So this is your answer. 6 coordination number. 6 coordination number. Tri stand for 3. Oxalato is a bidentate ligand. Which from following pair of complex is an example of linkage isomer? So what type of the linkage isomer? Linkage isomer nitro-nitrito. So nitro-nitrito are the linkage type of isomer. Same case as a cyanide isocyanide. Isothiocyanate, thiocyanate also there. Nitro-nitrito is the linkage type of isomerism. Ambidentate ligand is to contain the ambidentate ligands. Identify the correct decreasing order of complexes divalent metal atom. So many times same question. Charge to size ratio of metal ion. Charge to size ratio of metal ion. Higher the ratio, greater is the stability. Higher the ratio, greater is the stability. What is the total number of donor atoms present in cisplatin? Total number of donor atoms is a coordination number. So coordination number is 4. Coordination number is 4. So cisplatin has a formula Pt NH3 2 times Cl2. What is the total number of donor atoms? Same type of question. Donor number, coordination number present in hexacyanoferrate. hexacyano. Hexa stands for 6. So it has a coordination number 6. Which from following complex exist as optical isomers only? Only optical isomers. So COEN twice. Optical isomers. Optical isomers stand for enantiomers. Enantiomers. What is the charge on Fe in complex FeCO5? So charge on Fe is oxidation state. Oxidation state. So oxidation state as a 0. How to calculate oxidation state? Fe as a x value plus 5 times CO as a 0. So complex 0. So x is equal to 0. Oxidation state 0. What is the number of unpaired electron present in COF63 minus 4? Because hybridization has a sp3 d2. sp3 d2 type of hybridization, outer sphere complex. Outer sphere complex. Outer sphere complex. Which from following complex is anionic? Which from following complex is anionic? Anionic complex end with the ATE. ATE, always remember, if there is a ending as a ATE, it is always anionic complex. Always anionic complex. Metal ending with ATE, it is always anionic complex. So ferrite, iron and written as a ferrite, so it is always anionic complex. Which from following complex obey effective atomic number rule? Effective atomic number rule obeyed by FeCO5. So what is the Fe? 26 minus oxidation state 0 plus 10. So become as a 36. So 36 is the inert gas. Which from following, that's coordinate complex, contain only anionic ligand in it? Only anionic ligands. It contains only anionic ligand. Negative charge. Oxalato. Oxalato is a negative charge ligand. Oxalato stands for C2O4 2 minus. Oxalato. What is the total number of donor atoms? Total number of donor atoms present in. Total number of donor atoms stand for coordination number. So coordination number is a penta, parts, aqua ekach. So this is 6. So this is 6 actually. Penta, amine, aqua, cobalt, iodide. Identify the correct decreasing order of thermodynamic stability. Same type of question. Cobalt, what is cobalt here? Cobalt plus 3. Ammonia plus 3, so cobalt. Copper, that's a plus 2. Silver how much? Cyanide, so this is your answer actually. Okay, cobalt, copper and silver. Identify the ligand present in. Same ligand present in. How many ligand present in? Pentaamine. Amine is the ligand. Amine. So ammonia. Aqua stand for water. Aqua stand for water. Amine stand for ammonia. So this is iodide. Iodide is not a ligand. This is outside, not ligand. Not ligand. It is not a ligand. It is ligand. Inner sphere and outer sphere. Okay. Coordination sphere, ionization sphere. So iodide I minus is not a ligand. So this is not your correct answer. This is not your correct answer. Okay. Option number D is not correct. Which from following complex is an example of Ma2B2 type of distereoisomer? Distereo stand for cis trans. Cis trans isomer. Cis trans isomer. So option number D is correct. Which from following complex is an example of Ma2BC type of distereomers? Again, distereomers stand for cis trans isomer. Cis trans. So PTNS3 water Cl2. Cis trans isomer. Which from following coordination complex contain the ligand EN? EN stand for ethylene diamine. Ethylene diamine is called as the EN. Ethylene diamine is called as the EN. Next question. Identify a pair of complex that exhibit solvate isomerism. Solvate stand for the water inside, water outside. Water inside, water outside. So it is called as a solvate. Solvate also called as a hydrate. Solvate also called as hydrate. Second type is ionization. Second type is ionization isomerism. Third, there is coordination type. So this is coordination. Third type is coordination. Fourth type, there is anything as a fourth type. SCN, NCS. Okay, SCN, NCS. This is called as a linkage. Linkage type. So all the four type of isomerism example present here. Number A, hydrate. Number 2, ionization. Number C, coordination. And number D as a linkage. Next question. What is the total number of donor atoms? Total number of donor atoms, that is coordination number, is equal to tetra. Tetracyno. Tetra stand for 4. So 4 is your answer. Tetracyno. Tetracyanonickelate. Tetra stand for 4. Cyno stand for the name of the ligand. Cyanide. Identify the correct decreasing order of stability. Stability of the complex. Stability of the complex copper, manganese, cadmium. Same question asked on this point. Higher the ratio, greater is the stability. Charge to size ratio of the metal ion. Higher the ratio, greater is the stability for charge to size ratio of the metal ion. Identify the ligand present in cisplatin. Cisplatin contain which type of ligand? So what is the formula for cisplatin? Cisplatin stands for the PT, NH3, 2 times, Cl2. So this is ammonia and Cl minus. Next question. Which from following is a strong field ligand? Cn minus. Cn minus is a strong field ligand. Cn minus. Cyanide minus is a strong field ligand. Which from following compound contain complex cation and anion? Complex cation and anion. So complex cation, it is cationic complex actually. Cationic complex. So cationic complex should be there. So add the name AT. AT stand for anionic. So this is not your answer. This is tetra, amine, dibromo, platinum, bromide. So bromide outside, negative charge. So this is positive charge here, cation. What is the coordination number of PT in cisplatin? So many time question. Coordination number 4. PT NH3 2 times Cl2. So what is the coordination number 4? NH3 2, Cl2 2. So number of donor atom total are 4. Number of donor atoms is called coordination number. Which from following cation will form most stable complex with same ligand? Most stable complex with same ligand, copper 2 plus. Same question asked from this line. Charge to size ratio of metal ion. Higher the ratio, greater is the stability. Higher the ratio, greater is the stability. Which from following cation least stable with same ligand? Same question. Least stable complex with same ligand, cadmium. Cadmium is the answer. Due to atomic size, always remember, size to charge to size ratio. As the size increases, stability of the complex with same ligand decreases. Copper having small size, cadmium having bigger size. What is the number of moles of silver chloride precipitate when excess silver nitrate treated with 1 mole of pentaamine carbonatochloride? So there should be 1 mole. So what is the formula? Okay, here as a pentaamine cobalt. So cobalt. Next has the pentaamine. So NH3 how many? 5 times. Penta. Next carbonato. Carbonato CO3. And then Cl. So there is only one chlorine in the ionization sphere. Only one chlorine in the ionization sphere. So answer as a 1 mole. Identify neutral ligand. So what is the neutral ligand here? Aqua. Aqua stands for water. Water is a neutral ligand. Nitrito ONO minus. Cyano Cn minus. Iodo I minus. So remaining are the negative ligands, negatively charged, anionic ligand. What type of hybridization present in? So many times same question in square planar geometry. DSP2. Square planar geometry coordination number is equal to 4. Hybridization DSP2. And if the sp3 is there, it is called as a tetrahedral. Tetrahedral. And if sp3d is there, trigonal bipyramidal. Trigonal bipyramidal. and sp3d2 octahedral. Identify the neutral ligand from the following. Neutral ligand. So neutral ligand carbonyl, CO, carbonyl is the neutral ligand. Sulfato, SO4 2 minus. Oxalato, C2O4 2 minus. Bromo stand for Br minus. What is the coordination number? Coordination number of central metal ion it form octahedral complex. So simple. Coordination number is equal to 6 for octahedral complex. If there is a 4 called as a tetrahedral sp3 hybridization, and if there is a square planar it is dsp2 sp3. What is effective atomic number metal ion? Hexacyanoferrate. So F is there. Hexacyano Cn how much? Cn6 ferrate, and so how much as a negative charge, na? So oxidation state Fe, what is the Fe here? +2 plus 6 times -1 is equal to question mark. So 2 minus 6 is equal to how much? -4. So this should be -4 here. Okay. Next, oxidation state. What is the formula? Effective atomic number is equal to Z minus X plus Y. What is Z here? For Fe26 minus oxidation state +2 6 12. So 24 plus 12 36. So 36 is the answer. Which among the following ligands has highest field strength? Highest field strength, strong field ligand. Carbon monoxide is a strong field ligand. Carbonyl stand for carbon monoxide is a strong field ligand. Always remember. Identify your lowest field strength ligand. Lowest field म्हणजे weak field ligand. I minus is the weak field. Carbon monoxide is the strongest. Field ligand. What is effective atomic number? So cobalt Z minus X plus Y. 27 minus oxidation state has a +3 plus 12. How much? 24 plus 12. So 36 is your answer. Identify anionic ligand from the following. Anionic ligand. So anionic ligand isothiocyanate, NCS minus. Amine, that's the word, ammonia. Aqua, H2O. Ethylene diamine, EN. Both are, all these are the neutral ligands. What is the number of unpaired electron present in CONH3 complex? 0, because this is diamagnetic complex. Hybridization D2sp3. D2sp3 type of hybridization, diametric complex. Strong field ligand is there. Ammonia is a strong field ligand, na? That's why. Because the pairing takes place before hybridization. Identify the correct increasing field strength of ligand. Field strength, strong field ligand, weak field ligand. So I minus, Cl minus, sulfide, OH minus, increasing order of the field strength. Strong field ligand and weak field ligand. Next, let's find the effective atomic number for zinc. What is the formula? Z minus X plus Y. Atomic number for zinc 30. Oxidation number plus 2. Number of electron donated 8. So 28 plus 8. So 36 is your answer. 36. Effective atomic number 36. Which from following complex contain complex anion? As the name suggested, ATE. Always remember, if there is ATE, ATE is the anionic complex. Anionic complex, always. If as a metal ending as a ATE, cobaltate. So what is the ATE indicate? ATE indicate that this is anionic complex. Which from following is a weak field ligand? So F minus is the weak field ligand. F minus is the weak field ligand. Carbon monoxide is the strongest ligand. Strongest field ligand. Carbon monoxide. Identify neutral complex. Neutral complex. Name as the ending ATE. So this is anionic complex. ATE anionic complex. So this is the neutral complex. And as the name suggested, ion, so it should be as something as a cation or anion. But this is not a cuprate, so this is cationic complex. Cationic complex. Always remember, if the metal name as the ATE, it is always anionic complex. Nickelate, aluminate. So what they indicate? Nickelate, aluminate. Anionic complex, negative charge, coordination sphere. Identify weak field ligand. Weak field ligand, Br minus. Carbon monoxide, strongest field ligand. Always remember, strongest field ligand. Which from following complex does not obey effective atomic number rule? Do not obey. Does not obey. So it not, that's the number should not come as a, does not come as a 36 or 86. 36 or 86. So copper that's a Z minus X plus Y. So copper 29, oxidation number plus 2 plus 8. So how much number came here? 27 plus 8 is equal to 35. So 35 is your answer. And 35 is answer, so not obey. This is not obey. Not obey effective atomic number rule. So not equal to 36 or 86. Which from following complex contain anionic ligands? So anionic ligands contain This is tetraamine. Amine is a neutral ligand. Pentaamine, neutral ligand. Aqua, neutral ligand. Tetracyano. Cyano is the anionic ligand, negative charge. So it contains Cn minus. Cn minus. This is pentacarbonyl. Carbonyl stands for CO, is a neutral ligand. Here as ammonia as a ligand. Here pentaamine, amine as a NH3, and the aqua stands for water. This is pentacarbonyl. Carbonyl stands for CO, carbon monoxide. So this is your answer, tetracyano. Cyanide is a negative charge ligand.